there. I mean, yeah, you can get lucky with a right click sometimes, but I would not trust that against Fleta. Yeah, that's right. Send Dia in there on the Genji instead. Send the tank, sing the Genji. Now Fleta should have some problems. Oh, what? What? I say problems? I mean, he's going to have a great time because that looks easy. Seoul already on the point right now. They've got it halfway taken. Kuki has to get brought back up again, and there we go.
Well, Freefield managed to hit the right click that time, but it won't be enough. He is going to be chased down by Kuki.
Nice timing for Jaehong there. He caught him right as he was coming out. Freefield finished off by Bunny, too. Now Shanghai Dragons trying to come in from their right side of the spawn, but not working out. So far, Seoul Dynasty handling the respawns really well. Dia on his own with that Doomfist on the side. Gets a little bit of healing from Freefield's Transcendence, but then he kind of leaves the aura and can't quite stay up. Another great right click from Jaehong. Man, the way he leads targets is
finally gets taken out by Zephyr in the mini Diva form with a pistol whip, and there's the Dragon Blade. Somehow Seoul managing to deflect this, and he actually got some damage, though, I think, with the reflect onto the Widow. Damage onto the Mercy, but not enough to get a kill. Bunny harassing the Zenyatta in the backline, but Fleta will get the first pick up onto Dia, and this is the time for them to push in.
I feel like this got personal for Fleta, man. It was Widow versus Widow, now it's Reaper versus Reaper, and he has won both of those duels in this attack run. Takes out Altering as the res comes in even. While Bunny, being annoying, gets a Freefield kill on the side.
And barely healed up by Toby, who flies in on the Mercy. 2 support ultimates available right now. Valkyrie will be popped by Toby.
And Dia falls again. Kuki manages to pop MG out of the mech. Great start for Seoul Dynasty as they try to just get that first hit here on point B. Jaehong with 2, man, fragging out though.
And they have to deal with the Valkyrie. They waited long enough to get the heals off of the poke from Seoul to get their own Valkyrie up. Can they get there in time? Looks like they will zip over to the cart using Tracer.
Well, Bunny bought enough time for Muro to get on the point with that slightly more durable Winston, and that gave the rest of Seoul time to get in there. Wicket does go down early, but there goes MG's mech. Seoul may be able to find that clutch team fight win here at the very end here. Valkyrie, like you mentioned, Monty, becoming really big in this fight right now, as that has a lot of healing coming out from that Mercy. Zunba starting what may be the cleanup in this. Seoul Dynasty coming in. Dia, ooh, taken out early on that McCree. That did not work out for the Shanghai Dragons just yet.
They did
Seoul with
not,
a crushing fight.
They did not
with that pulse bomb. They are able to follow it up though with some pretty good kills. They went in along with Jaehong's Transcendence, so kind of giving a little bit of bow and vulnerability to the team as they dove in and came up big in that fight. So Freefield nearly took it. Fleta though going down, but Kuki gets Altering a huge pick, getting that Mercy out of the way. That's going to give a nice edge to Seoul. Munchkin does take down Roshan. Meanwhile, Jaehong fighting it out in the hallway, looking for that right click onto the Tracer. Stops to pop MG out of the mech in the meantime. And it just looks like above a little bit. No barrage just yet though. Into OT now. Seoul could take the map right here. See what they can do. Sound barrier comes in from Toby, trying to keep him safe.
Wow, that air-to-air. That rocket onto the mini Diva, preventing the reback. That is a huge play from Fleta.
Wow, Fleta actually taking out Freefield too. Oh, barrage not working out too well that time. Too many rockets exploding next to him, courtesy of a primal raging Roshan. But OT ticking away anyway, and Seoul.
And he actually wins the duel somehow in the heat. Must have been taking track of that cooldown on the flashbang grenade.
Weki gets the kill on 5 King, so that's a Mercy out of commission for Shanghai Dragons. Munchkin just piling on the damage. And the damage Munchkin is doing has been finished off so well by Weki's fire rockets that they've done. It's been such a good 1-2 punch for this team on attack.
Well, I don't know if I would have used that ultimate there on the Mercy if I was 5 King. And they were the start of the fight.
Yeah. Jaehong keeping Weki'd up. Doing a lot of damage from the side, kind of unopposed. There it goes Undead. Oh, he gets 2 with 2 rockets. Roshan dying as well, and Munchkin coming in for the finishing blow on Dia. There is a pretty huge team fight for Seoul Dynasty. They're desperately diving in. Roshan already low though, not going to survive too long. OT ticking away, and that may be it. Oh, they get back there just in time. It was close. The res comes in for Roshan, so Seoul having to back off a little bit.
Preventing them from, being able to get out and set up in the time that they would like. A little bit of delayed factor there, of course, with the wall. But most importantly in this matchup, it's an obscuration line of sight. That's not a word. Let's make that one up. But hey, who knows? Yeah, Kuki gets going to get rezzed up there by Toby. So Seoul Slight extension there as Partner's able to get a bit of extra damage in. There it is. Wakey found what he was looking for. He was hunting for a flanker off towards the side, and the scatter arrow does secure the kill. Mano falls there to the Dragon Strike. Wakey getting pressured. Surely he doesn't survive this, but the damage may already have been done.
Supercharger down as well for Seoul. They're just starting to pick up the kills, moving right through NYXL.
Critical blow to New York Excelsior, pressuring forward now. Bubble thrown down. You can see Janus is trying to get out in front, get ahead of the curve and let the rest of his team set up behind him, but he wasn't offered the opportunity. Bunny goes in, the damage is there. Meko de-suited and taken down very quickly. A self-destruct on the point to zone New York Excelsior away. Now Jaehong coming through, Coalescence here. Mostly looks like he's using it for damage there. Sabiobi's getting a face full of whatever's in that biotic tank, and it seems to have done the job. That's a pure 1v1. Just reminding New York who's boss, at least for the time being. Pine, that's not ideal. He gets cut down by Jaehong very early on there. It looks like NYXL are going to try and commit now. They're sort of in this fight one way or another. Zumba with a self-destruct kill on towards Pine. Sabio will be very low, and Flutter comes through with the nano boost there. And I believe it was a melee attack that secured the kill. He has a Dragon Blade, but for the ball, Winston, and Jaehong's ready with yet another nano boost, and he's going to use it straight away. But Miro's cut down. The damage mitigation is not enough to keep him alive despite the barrage he was taking. Sabio will be double killed with a tactical visor. Flutter now needs to respond in time, but he's found Pine. Looking for Libero as well. Flutter with 2. Looking for Meko. You better believe he's got 3. Sabio is back on his feet. Will he be able to do this on his own? Direct helix rocket hit. Flutter's doing so much work right now. Arc back to the point. He's not going to get there in time, and Seoul shot.
Hanzo can put a tonnage damage down on these barriers. You know, that Orisa can just keep throwing down as well. So he's going to have to back up here. Seoul losing a few members. The scatter arrow, nice shot there on the cool mat. It'll be the Valkyrie, though, that comes down from the Houston Outlaws, bonding up in the sky, bringing one of his members back to life.
Oh, the healing has been so good from Toby on towards Wakid. He managed to stay alive despite being pressured down by Coolmat pretty much the whole time. This is a newer comp from Houston, actually. I'm enjoying seeing it in action. But Wakid has that Dragon Strike ready to go. This could be quite nasty.
It's interesting. Dallas uses this kind of tank combo against Houston yesterday, and today here they bring it out. It'll be Linkser getting double teamed there. Flood able to get the kill. The scatter arrow comes down from Wakid. The Dragon Strike, see if he can pick anybody up with it. It forces Muma down from the high ground.
This is a double sniper plus Bastion composition from Seoul. This is pretty crazy stuff. Jaehong pushing forward now, and they're very close towards his next checkpoint. The halt was used there to prevent Houston Outlaws from actually being able to jump down at the timing they would have liked. Now it's going to be the tank configuration. No. This could be nasty. Jaehong, though, takes a lot of damage from his own shot. He actually only gets rid of the supercharger, but off towards the side. Flatter is there. He's found his second. Muma gets headshot down. Now he's going to be pressuring on towards Cool Map, but it doesn't matter. Houston weren't on the payload. They were scattered to the 4 wings. The pressure is on for Seoul Dynasty now. The Valkyrie's being used by Toby. Kuki with the Primal Rage pushing forward there, pressuring down on the enemy's squishy targets in that backline. Lisa drops to a remote mine as well, and Cool Mat's trying to hang on, but Jake may have saved the day with a double Riptire.
Toby still had both the reses though, so you bring both tanks back into the fight. Jaehong still alive here on the Zen, putting down a ton of damage to the Discord Orbs. Is going to throw a healing orb on the Toby. Keep your Mercy in the fight as well. The supports for Seoul do such a good job helping each other out. Muma on the payload, just trying to dance around. It's a big res that comes in from Mumba.
He actually takes him down to the 1v1. That's a huge boost here for the Outlaws going through.
And Toby's going to use the Valkyrie here though, and the self-destruct's going to come down. Yep, that did not look good. See it from Jake's POV. The self-destruct from Zephyr comes right on top.
Coming from nowhere in particular. Oh, they forget 2. That's a huge oversight from the Outlaws. They had such a big player advantage, but they may have thrown it away. No, Thunder gets cut down. Linksa manages to connect with the Peacemaker, and Zephyr's de-suited. Throw in the flash and also gets Zephyr as he's knocked out. Jake falls again to Wakid. The Trace is doing damage, and now the Dragon Blade. Houston must respect this, and you can see Lynx is giving a huge amount of distance between him and Fletter, who's carving a bloody swap through the Outlaws.
Houston is going
just to sit back. 1 minute and 5 seconds remaining. It's a massive pulse bomb. Wakid strikes at the heart of the Outlaws, and they cannot hold on in this fight. That is much more than you expect to get as a Tracer there.
These last 2 fights have been pretty bad for Houston. You used your Transcendence and Riptire in that previous one, plus Deadeye. You're not able to win it. Seoul coming off the spawn. We'll take another look at this pulse bomb. He just lurking up top, getting great positioning here. Oh, that is so unfortunate for Houston.
So much damage along with the Biotic Grasp from Jaehong. Lynx has to get out. He's trying to fight against the support here in Jaehong and still has to respect the damage available.
And Moira has so much ability to be able to just get away from players like Linkser on the Tracer. Now getting very close, building up the ult, and there it is.
Oh, okay, the Coalescence coming out here. Jaehong's just giving the Houston Outlaws a good hosing down. Oh, they're clean indeed. But that push from Seoul was nothing but dirty. It came in with Widowmaker. can see that nowhere to be seen. Flutter seems to have broken line of sight somewhere, and he's found Linkser in the 1v1.
Yeah, what they tried to do there, did Houston, is they actually sent Cool Matt up to just kind of dash on through, maybe knock Flutter off from the high ground. Doesn't matter. Flutter will take the low ground, and he'll be able to pick up 2 kills there on the Widowmaker. It's going to be Cool Matt getting deep back here. He's just going to run right at his face. Widowmaker of your own. We'll take a look from Flutter's POV.
Again, notice he's being very mobile, he's being very unpredictable. He actually took a hit there from Linkser just after Banny managed to get the res, but Flutter was almost too far away from that wall to properly correct himself and get out of the pit. He's hunting for Mendo right now, who doesn't seem to have noticed him. One more rocket will do the job. Mendo being healed and Flutter can't quite connect. Barney getting taken down by Munchkin on the ground, but what you're seeing here is Flutter again going between dealing with Mendo and dealing with the players on the ground. And Flutter is hunting down Mendo. He's found one. It might be a bit of a duck hunt at this stage. The second, and he finishes off there with a barrage to get 2 for 1. Banny's going to go down. Flutter trying to get away. He's going to collapse on top of Mover and get a 3rd kill there. Huge performance here from Flutter. Obviously previously from Flash Lux, and he's been all over this one like moss on a rock.
Jaehong pops Valkyrie here in overtime. Doesn't look like where it starts to get dangerous. You see the kill starting to come in. If you don't have that Torbjorn turret in play, it's going to be very difficult to get a reset up. As I see Bonnie throws down a level 1 turret and runs for his life. Doesn't last much longer after that. Toby pops Valkyrie, keeping everybody alive here. At this point, looks to be going over towards Seoul.
Now, last minute attempt, maybe a little bit of stalling from Cool Matt, but that should really did the job. And I love how they set this one up. Keep going on by backlines, who actually has it now. He has it self-destruct. It's going to be self-destruct. Cool Matt there claims weak hit. Actually, that might be worth it. Getting rid of the Tracer, that's super high value. Clockwork has finally emerged from his den, but no, he throws the pulse bomb straight into the Korean future vacuum, and it gets eaten up. Flutter getting rezzed here. Former and Jake going down. That's going to be Seoul looking pretty comfortable to press forward.
Jaehong still with this tap visor. It's been all Seoul Dynasty here on Numbani.